Hello and welcome to Terminator Dark Fate Defiance. I'm Shadow Coast and welcome to the channel. In this video, we're going to outline what happens if we decide to let Kelso go in the mission Vega, Texas. So here we go. We're going to play this through so you see the dialogue. We're going to then show you what we get and then provide a quick summary since we won't exfil everything because I have a lot of
Me
slow
and my
moving
people are
things
grateful.
here.
Now our town's safe thanks to you.
We're not done here. You betrayed your founder's oaths, and I need to know why.
You want answers? Okay. But don't blame me if you don't like them. Meet me outside town.
Have a private conversation.
Okay, I'm listening.
We were loyal founders. A tight unit, me and my command. We even had our families with us. Then they sent us to Oklahoma. You know what they call that place?
The meat grinder.
Right. We didn't know it, but we were there as bait to lure Legion out from behind their defenses.
Did it work?
Command made sure it did. They pulled back the units defending our camp, leaving it wide open. We were deployed further away in what we thought was the bait position. But the real lure was our undefended camp where our families were.
Jesus.
Legion went in, killed everyone they could. By the time we knew what was happening and got back, it was already too late.
Someone at command signed off on this?
The plan was to launch our attack while Legion was distracted. Someone figured our losses, everyone at the camp, would be worth it if we could take Oklahoma.
But it still didn't work.
They'd still left enough defenses in place to defeat our assault. We didn't stick around to see what happened. We gathered up the survivors from our camp and got out of there and ended up here.
That's quite a story.
I knew one day they'd come looking for us. Tell me, Lieutenant, do they want all of us executed? Or just me?
Just you. As commander.
Good. As commander, I accept full responsibility. You want to do it? Then I'm ready.
So here we have a decision to make. We can execute Kelso and avoid a potential court-martial with the founders, or we can let him go. So in this case, we are going to let Kelso go.
I don't blame you for what you did. And what command did to you and your people was unforgivable. I'm not doing their dirty work for them.
You sure you know what you're doing here, son? They'll come after you, too.
I know what I'm doing. You're free to go.
What about that strike team?
Don't worry about them. They're my problem now.
Saxon here, Lieutenant. You have good news for me, I hope. I talked to Kelso. He's not guilty of anything, so I let him go. That wasn't your decision to make, Lieutenant. Your superiors had already judged him guilty. Your duty was to carry out the sentence. He told me what happened at Oklahoma. I'd have done the same thing. Then you'd be guilty too. And now you're guilty here of failing to carry out your orders. I don't obey orders if they're to commit murder. I understand. You've chosen your side here. We're leaving to report back to command and wait for new orders about what to do with you. I obey orders, Lieutenant. Remember that when we come back for you.
And there you have it. We are on the shit list for the founders. Now, one of the things that's going to happen is we're going to... I'm not sure how we trigger this. We're going to just send kind of everybody.
Drivers waiting on orders. We'll be there. Drivers reporting, sir. We'll be.
We're going to send everyone out. Now, we're going to receive two things. Here we go.
Back there.
I did what I thought was right.
Well, I'm grateful. I've told my people to give you everything you need for your journey out of here. But I want to give you something else, too.
A tank crew.
My eldest son and his team. They're fully trained up and keen to get into this war.
What we do isn't a walk in the park.
You think I'd let him go with you if I didn't think he could handle it? Or trust you to look after him? He's a good soldier. Everything the founders should have been.
All right. We could definitely use another tank crew.
There we have it. We do receive a tank crew. They are... don't have any attributes, it looks like. He said fully trained, but another tank crew is always good. So that will be helpful in your endeavors. Now, when we fully exfil, which we're not going to take that much more time in this video. We also received ceramic armor for a Bradley tank, which is nice. You can have anywhere from 2 to 3 of them depending on how you play the game up to this point. So that is very nice to have. Extra tank crew is also very nice to have, as you are able to purchase potentially additional armor depending on other decisions you make throughout the game. Now, because we pissed off the founders and didn't execute Kelso, this will cause some knock-on impacts in the long run. But in this video, we just wanted to show you the decision, why we made it in this particular case. I always choose not to kill Kelso more for the ethical, moral reasons of it. But it's also nice to get the tank crew. We do receive the Bradley fighting vehicle armor, and then, as you mentioned, they will split supplies with us, so we will receive a significant number of supplies. Depending on how big your fighting force is, it'll probably be anywhere from 3 days to anywhere up to, I want to say, 6 or 7 days worth of supplies. I want to say it's in the 300,000 range from that perspective. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please drop a thumbs up, and hope to see you in future videos. Shadow Coast out.